Welcome back, everyone, for another Jade Empire stream. Welcome. Glad to have everyone here. Pretty excited to be jumping back into some Jade Empire here today. I hope today's treating everyone well. Hope that you have had a good Tuesday. A pretty laid back day today. I went and got some stuff done this morning, but aside from that, I just kind of hung out today. I watched Rogue One, gave it more of a shot. Been going through the Star Wars stuff this week, so yeah, it was cool to give that one, revisit Rogue One. It's been a while. Just about ready to get started. Sending out some invites here. Alright. So, where we left off yesterday, we are here in the swamp. We're chasing down the mercenaries of Gao the Lesser, for they have kidnapped our friend Dawnstar. So we are attempting to rescue her. We met homeboy Beefcake here in the woods, and we saw him wreck a bunch of the bandits, at which point I said, "Hey, be my friend, come help me kill these guys." He said, "No, it is not my quest, you shall go your own way." I said, "Alright man, well you suck, I'm gonna go find Dawnstar by myself." At which point he said, "Oh, I didn't know your friend was Dawnstar. Of course I'll help you." And so, here we are. Ooh, nice. I don't know what just happened there, but that was gnarly. Okay. There was a trap, and I had high enough focus to evade said trap. Right, I also got another one of those gems yesterday. Okay. So this gives me a +1 to my body. It behooves one who seeks to strengthen one's mind to consider the vagaries of fate in one's actions. This gem aids in this experiment by tapping its wielder's mental capacities in return for a greater chance that fate might restore the user's mental endurance when it is needed most. We get a +1 to mind. This flawed gem provides a minor boost to your mind. You know what? Let's keep rolling with the warrior gem. That's doing us some good. So, okay, so we can go off that way, or we can continue heading north. Let's check out this little side path right here. This might, oh, you know what, honestly, I know exactly, I remember. There was 2 ways to end up in this clearing before. That's right, and that was just the other path. So, onward to victory! Ooh, another cave. Dang, that was an ogre, bro? It's not like, I forgot that there's all sorts of monsters in this game. Oh, dang! That blood like squirted out. That was gnarly.
I've collapsed the way out. When I catch you, woman, you will be sorry. It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you kidnap me.
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them by a different route. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. These caves harbor strange creatures.
These caves harbor strange creatures. Oh, jeez, there's 2 ogres right there. Alright, let's do a save. Right fast. And then we'll go test our hands here at the ogres. See how well this goes for us.
Longsword.
Alright, B is to dodge. Okay, just gotta make sure I remember how to play. Nice. Sucks for you for being so slow. Oh, that one's a chest. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was a trap, and that's why it was flashing. Oh, that one was, though. Dang. Be walking in here like Admiral Akbar, announcing it's a trap after the trap has been sprung. It's a trap! Yeah, really, Admiral Akbar. I kind of figured the ships blowing up around you was a dead giveaway, but, I mean, what do I know? I bet you cannot tell that I've been watching Star Wars all week, huh? It's kind of cool, though. I have been watching through Andor as well, and, I did not realize, you know, the tie-ins with Rogue One. Mostly just because I saw Rogue One once in theaters when it came out, and just kind of never really revisited that movie.
I never had cars to enter these caves. Gao will have to pay for this inconvenience.
I would say now it's my favorite of the Disney era films. Nice, new fighting style, Toad Demon. You can swap the styles on your D-pad by holding down the slot you want to change and selecting the style you want from the menu. Interesting. Okay, so let's change Heavenly Ward for Toad Demon. Yeah. Bones, okay. Let's go. Oh, did we just find Mr. Oh, we did. Mr. Gao the Lesser. You know, I'd probably be pretty honored being called that too.
Is running thin. No! No! Not you! Anyone but you! What are you doing here?
Chasing a fool. Did you think you could get away with this?
It seems Gao doesn't think much about anything.
Oof. Tell him, Dawnstar.
I understand more than you. I did you a favor, but you are too stupid to know a good thing when you're in its grasp.
Being kidnapped was a good thing? You have an odd view of what it takes to impress a woman.
Fools! You'd be dead if it wasn't for me. Everything you have is gone. My father will see to that.
Oh. So, I'm guessing that means the village is gone now. What are you talking about, Gao?
Listen. Death comes from above to ferret out your hidden master and his real name. Dawnstar was the only thing I wanted to save, and what thanks do I get? Nothing. So be it. I'll just kill you all and forget your pitiful little village ever existed.
Bro, I already spanked you once yesterday. I'm getting real sick and tired of your ravings, Gao.
Then fight, and we'll see who's better outside your pretty school. Even if you win, you've lost elsewhere.
You couldn't beat me alone, and now Dawnstar is with
He
me.
has earned my ire as well as yours. I will help if I can.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we'll go
matter to
spank him
me.
together.
Master Li isn't here to restrict how I fight. I'll kill you both in time to see the red sky over your village.
Longsword. Toad demon form.
Let's check out this toad demon. Oh! Oh! Wow, I actually turned into a toad demon.
Legendary sword.
Oh, jeez, he just turned into a snake. Yo, this is crazy, though.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. I'm not sure why Gao thought he would get away with this. He had to know that someone in the village would come for me.
What?
Although, I suspected it would be you.
I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Dawnstar.
I am grateful. Your friendship has always been a comfort to me. Maybe that was what made Gao so jealous. I don't know. And who is this?
Well,
I must thank your new acquaintance for his help as well.
wait, you don't know
Sagacious
him?
Zoo, you don't owe me anything. I just helped your young friend through the swamp.
Sagacious Zoo. Well, I am grateful. I don't know what Gao meant by saying he was doing me a favor. How could dragging me here be beneficial?
I don't know, but I think we should head back to the village.
Agreed. I want Master Li to know that we are both safe. It's too bad, though. He wanted to reach Gao. I'm sure of it. Gao just seemed to get more and more bitter. He didn't respond well to discipline. It's too bad.
I mean, here's the thing, right? As a person, I totally get where Gao is coming from here, because it's become more than obvious that the Master really did only have time for me. Like, that is something that has been said time and again by more characters than just Gao, like Dawnstar included. Dawnstar included. She's like, oh yeah, you know, it would have been cool if I could do this, but the Master's focusing on your training. And so, yeah, I could kind of get why Gao is sitting here, like, a little peeved off about the favoritism and not getting the same amount of opportunities as this chosen one character. Be a little, especially adding on top of that he's known as Gao the Lesser. I mean, dude's probably he's got some things to work on. He needs a couch to lay on with a therapist, you know. It all began with my mother. It's what he's in need of. Yeah, you know what, Zoo? You can head to the
I will
entrance.
wait by Gao's flyer. He can't object now.
Cool. Interesting that I can only have one companion at a time with me. A little bit of a bummer. Used to being able to bring... Oh! Cool. I evaded it, though. I'm used to being able to bring at least another companion. It's all good. Oh, and then I can just refill my focus again. That's cool. I dig that those are not one-time uses, which, you know, they're shrines. That makes sense. You don't pray at a shrine and then the shrine collapse. That would be a little bit silly. I haven't leveled up, right? No. Okay. Dang, I just got all sorts of gems here. Intuition +2. This gem enhances the user's perception and intuition, enabling the wearer to feel out the lines of fate connecting each thing in the world. This gem is of inferior quality. Oh, dang. Oh, we have the open palm. Yo, obviously I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can... Oh, I have 3 slots. Oh, maybe I should read. Goodness. Illiteracy, man, it's on the rise. Um... So... Yeah. Yeah, okay. I keep seeing two rivers and I'm like, ah man. It's about time to do another Wheel of Time read through. Except that's the Twin Rivers, but still, I mean, just out here with synonyms at that point. I, a couple months ago, picked up a real nice collector's edition copy of Eye of the World, and I'm wanting to go back and do another read through of that, but it's such a big
What
series.
happened to Gao's men?
I don't know.
I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them all. I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. Thank you.
I enjoyed it. It was real, not like the gentle sparring at the school.
You weren't always so cold. I guess it helped you here. I heard Gao tell his men to attack anyone who approached. His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humoring him. Maybe they were his father's men. I don't... Wait. Do you hear something?
What? Oh man, we got mosquito airplanes? Okay. Airships? Dang.
There are so many.
village is
Where
in
are they
for it.
coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going. You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived him.
What? What do you mean?
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the ground as well.
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li.
He kidnapped you so that you wouldn't get caught in an attack.
It doesn't matter. We have to get back. The students, everyone will need our help.
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin. Save yourself the pain.
That's your solution to everything. Just walk away.
This machine of Gao's, do you know how to make it work? Could you fly it?
I doubt there are two people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and artifice.
How do you know so much about
I've
it?
seen this kind of attack before. The tools used are different, but it's the same kind of destruction.
So you don't really know.
If you actually cared about the safety of this machine, you wouldn't be about to fly it into a swarm of enemies. What guarantee do you want? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smoothly.
So it's like flying a swimming ox. Well, that
you
helps.
come to help us, Zoo. You seem to have a good heart.
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany you. I've already done more than I wanted, but I could not avoid this forever.
You are an interesting person, Sagacious Zoo. Your eyes hold a great sadness that is oddly familiar to me, but I don't know why.
I tried to understand his trouble, but he won't let me.
Perhaps I am imagining it. We will discuss it another time. I hope we are not too late.
Man, speaking of Chinese stories, I really need to watch Three Body Problem on Netflix. I just did a second read of the books that I finished about 2 months ago, a month ago, and man, such a good sci-fi series. These cutscenes are really cool. You can definitely tell, you know, this is an original Xbox game, for sure. But, yeah, this is cool. My controller is definitely connected. Okay. Oh, wow. It's like flying a swimming ox.
You have to hurry.
To activate your upgrade. Nice. alright. It was a necessary sacrifice to progress the plot.
No! This can't be!
It is what I expected. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so bad. Everyone is gone.
I need you ready to fight, Dawnstar.
Look around. What are we doing here if we can't save anyone? We have to find Master Li. He wouldn't let this happen, not without a fight.
Do what you can together. We will meet in the heart of your school.
Nice. Okay. Alright, so I'm at the shore. Oh. I guess I'll never know this old man's story about the Emperor and his statue. I guess I shouldn't say never.
No.
It's not like I can't play this game again
It's all
one day.
gone. Why did Gao's father do this? Why are his men here?
We already know this. What a silly question. They're here to flush out the master and his true name.
There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
They said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influential.
Do you want to ask Gal the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure there's no survivors. Looks like we have a few more peasants to put down.
Let's just make it
Ooh.
quick.
Did you just call me a peasant, bro?
Toad demon form.
Now I'm gonna be a demon, bro.
Legendary strike.
Yeah. Yeah. Get toaded, bro.
The school
Get
was
toaded,
burning.
bro.
Every spring, I planted flowers, one for each student. Now everything, everyone is gone. Don't let it be true.
Man, this game, not gonna lie, got me a little bit sad because it's a reminder of a BioWare that we'll never have again. Someone who has been waiting for Dragon Age Dreadwolf for a decade now. I don't really see us ever getting a game, you know, like this from BioWare ever again. I don't know, man. I appreciate the Jade Empire and KOTOR and Baldur's Gate and Mass Effect and Dragon Age and Neverwinter Nights even. I'm glad they all exist, but I'll never forget walking into a GameStop and being asked by the employees if I would please take away copies of Anthem for free because it would cost more for them to have to, like, get rid of the discs than to just give them away.
This is like
Which is
crushing
crazy.
ants. There's no end to you people.
Ants. That's all their lives were to you?
I'm no weakling student. I will defeat you.
Ah, I doubt you've seen real bloodshed. Just like the other would-be warriors in the school. Men!
Be surprised.
Gal the Greater wants this village cleared. Get the job done.
Oh dang, Dawnstar. You're the one who's always carrying me in combat, bro. You can't be dead. You're no match for my style. Rolling up into this fight like Mark Zuckerberg in that episode of South Park. Nice. I was wondering when that level up was gonna hit.
Legendary strike.
Oh, nice.
Dire flame.
Hey, alright, here we go. Dire Flame.
There were so many. Everywhere. And fire from the skies.
Shh. We've chased off all of Gao's men. We'll be safe now.
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be all right. Just be still.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
Damn. Rest in pieces, bud.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the students, but they were overrun. Master Li was taken when it began. He went without a fight, giving them what they wanted. But afterwards, the students... they were killed anyway.
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gao the Greater to have them as allies is troubling. The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This student was strong to live as long as he did.
Wu mentioned a woman giving orders. What about
A
her?
lieutenant, perhaps. Death's Hand leads all others. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes. I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attack without purpose.
Master Li told me that he was the Emperor's brother. Gao, well, he overheard.
That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army. Your Master Li cannot be him.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince Qin. And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes.
What mistakes?
Revealing himself, for one. For another, he would have known that giving himself up would not save your students.
Wouldn't you recognize him? You must have seen him when visiting the village.
I stayed on the outskirts. I saw him at a distance a couple of times, but had no reason to look past the beard for a man 20 years dead. I had other interests. It doesn't matter. I know enough about the glorious strategist to say he would not have made these mistakes. And I know far too much about the Lotus Assassins. I was one.
Oh. That explains your unwillingness to come here. You recognize the familiar tactic.
It doesn't matter.
No, he is right to question me. I'm accustomed to such suspicion.
It doesn't matter. Whoever you are, whatever you were, you did not do this, and you do not have our master. We need to decide what to do. When we know where we are going, when we have a plan, then we can talk about who knows what.
Master Li was training me for a journey. I should continue with
I
that.
don't know anything about that. But I suppose I can try to point you in a productive direction. If you wish to pursue this, we should head to the heart of the Empire, the Imperial City.
Why? What's there?
Gao the Greater was behind this attack, but I suspect there is someone else behind him. You will find your answers in the Imperial City.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about the source of that knowledge.
I mean, he just told us he used to be a Lotus Assassin. Yeah, I'm still curious about you, Lotus Assassin.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made worse.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make a difference.
That is a very common desire. The hardest to achieve, but very common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser's contraption in the air again. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tian's Landing. All trade routes lead to the heart of the Empire. If we are lucky, we can find someone to give us passage. If we're lucky.
I guess let's attack. Ooh. I feel like the guy that plays Sagacious Sue, I feel like I know him from, oh, jeez, I was looking through his IMDb, but clicked on the wrong thing and sent me all the way back to the beginning. I feel like I know him from another BioWare game that he played. I feel like he played Sten in Dragon Age Origins, but maybe I'm wrong. He has been in so much stuff though, what the crap? This guy, no wonder I recognize his his voice. He's been in so much. Dragon Age 2, he played Kieran. He's a super mutant in New Vegas. Almost there, 2009. Adamaro, but not Sten. Huh. Shows what I know. Oh, jeez. Told them, they're no match for my style. Hey, look at that.
That was quite the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular landing. It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survive, didn't we?
I'm fine. Dawnstar, are you okay?
I'm okay too. A little shaken up is all.
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not safely, anyway.
Why didn't you tell me this
We
earlier?
weren't traveling far. I thought we could reach Tien's Landing safely without one. Obviously, I was wrong.
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing wouldn't take to the air again.
Things just keep getting better and better, don't they?
Not to further darken your mood, but flyers and wind maps are rare, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Gao and his
Yeah,
pirates used flyers
sure.
to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them.
I don't plan on being stuck here for long. I'll figure something out.
I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else, I remember a clearing suitable for a camp. And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the Imperial City. The village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
Alright, well, let's get moving. Dawnstar, you're with
Very
me.
well. I'll wait here for now. It's not so different from the marsh, actually. More of an impending sense of doom. But that could just be your influence.
We should
Oh.
get going. There has to be a better place for us to rest than this. Let's go.
Bro already knows. I'm gonna turn into true evil. Wherein the fall of Dirge is detailed. The woman in black speaks of Death's Hand, and Gao the Greater learns the fate of his son. Two Rivers is in ruins, and Master Li has been taken captive. It is clear that this attack was carefully orchestrated, and that shadowy forces have taken an interest in you and those around you. Leaving your home of 20 years, you set out after Death's Hand and his Lotus assassins, intent on discovering the reasons behind this assault.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
Oh. Something that hates the living, you say? Oh, you know what? I leveled up. Let's do that first. We'll stay balanced. Okay, so let's put 1 and 2. And then let's do 1 and 2. extending that out a little bit. Man, that Toad Demon fighting style was cool. I don't want to invest too heavily in it, mostly just because, you know, it's the very first demon fighting style that we're getting, so I'm sure we're going to unlock more of them. And the more that our morality meter goes down into the red, the more I'm probably going to want to be spending time with those demon forms, so...
You should get going to Tian's Landing.
Okay. Something that hates the living.
Dire Flame! Legendary strike!
And I'm really glad I found a physical copy of this at my my local shop, because I've had it on PC for years, but getting it to run on modern equipment is, well, easier said than done, for sure. Though my PC copy is the special edition.
You
This
fell
is not.
from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Are you all right? You fell over after the fight. There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly.
A vision. The same creature I saw in the spirit cave in the
You
school.
saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. You shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tian's Landing across the bridge in south? It sounds simple enough. Lead the way and I'll follow.
You know, at least so far, I would argue that the opening for this game is stronger than KOTOR. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that whole first level of Terrace and like rescuing, what was her face? What was her name? Bassett, something like that. Whatever the lady's name is, the battle meditation lady, Jedi. Yeah, that whole area is just really not for me. Pretty much everything leading up to that first like mission that you get from the Jedi Council. Oh my goodness. Did it autosave? I don't think it did. No, it did not.
Dire Flame! Legendary strike!
I jump right back into his thing. Oh, I really should not be doing that, actually. Because I'm gonna need that chi to heal. Nice, good stuff, Dawnstar. Okay. Okay. Yes. 3 pieces, yes.
You felt.
Okay. Yeah, none of that happened. We're all good. Lesson learned. Alright, we'll try this headstone again.
Legendary strike.
Okay, nice. I would argue that that put me in a slightly better position than I was in before. Ah, nice. And there's the spirit font right here. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's check this place out first. Oh, wow.
Legendary strike. Long sword.
Alright, am I a covered bridge? Okay, so hold up then. I don't quite want to go that way yet, because that seems like the way to go. So let's see what's over here first. Okay, that will probably be opened up after. Hey, okay.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear
What?
that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay
Why
for
is
the
that
crimes
clear?
you have committed.
What do you know of Gao the Greater?
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand
Yeah,
went
I'm a
too
student
far in
from Two
ordering its
Rivers.
destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
She is a fool to think that she could match my style.
The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
I'm not in league with Gao or the Lotus
So
Assassins.
it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
I will pursue them both. I'm not
A
afraid.
trait of fools. And perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Baby, come back. Okay. I want to loot that bamboo cask.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
I go where I like.
Impudence. We have orders from Death's Hand himself, peasant. All intruders die.
Peasant.
Legendary strike. Dire. Legendary strike.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
Why are you in uniform then? Oh hey, look, that's even an
Even
option.
though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
Answer my questions if you want to live.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus Assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
What were they searching
I
for?
don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus Assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
And tell me about these assassins.
They are evil. Pure evil. They forced me to serve them.
Pure
They would have
evil.
killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins.
And what do you know about the ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus Assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Alright, go ahead and
Of course,
leave.
Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
See, I know I'm playing as more of an evil guy, but I mean, I don't know. Just willy-nilly killing innocent bystanders just seems a little too mustache twirly for me. Like, there was no reason to kill that guy. So
There's something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are...
So that leads into the ruins. Let's go see what's inside here first. Oh, jeez. Nice, slick gem. And, or probably silk. Probably that would make more sense. No, it is slick. Okay, I just picked up something that was silk right after. Hey. Alright, let's take that one out and do slick. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Alright. And haven't done one of these in a few minutes, so let's definitely get a save in. Oh, I'll need a key. So, oh, yeah, right, okay. There is another path. Sure, back here. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, Tian's Landing, okay. Which is where I was supposed to be going. Getting sidetracked by wanting to go into the ruins, but I mean, anything with the Death's
You
Hand
found your way.
assassins.
Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse, in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the
Sounds
path
like
you
we're
are
gonna
on
start
may lead to
dinner.
even darker places.
We.
You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
I don't think we can. We may have to just, settle for vengeance.
I know. I just wish there was a way to put things back the way they were.
Hmm. Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Dawnstar, it's been fun, man, but nah, we'll keep it going. Anything else over here for me to collect?
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Ukwakwak wo sosonia sonok phonia sisa ear nawakuk.
And why are you leaving
Sisa
town?
ear earfok woso no koso ear ya. Sa ear kanoa fwaranu ear.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Koni o kio ear kawa ear wo kawa ear. Watita osia kwanif nipa ear. Pia ear uksa ear sinini sisa ear rusta atapafa ear sumpuno ko su ear toeruk.
It might just be me, but it almost sounds like they reused, like, they created this kind of like fake language for people to speak when they made KOTOR, and it sounds like the same thing that she's speaking, but maybe I'm wrong. What good would running do? Why not find yourself a solution?
Sisa ear earfok woso no koso ear ya. Sa ear kanoa fwaranu ear. Uyo ear apafawa ear sisi tu tok. Wo ear wak finir seer.
So you take the coward's path into worse dangers.
Wo tawa ear kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pia ear uksa ear sinini sisa ear rusta atapafa ear sumpuno ko su ear toeruk. Sisa ear earfok woso no koso ear ya. Sa ear kanoa fwaranu ear.
If the dam is open, then why is the river so
Wo
low?
tawa ear kupir kawir nakawir iptuki. Unipi uksa ear sinini sa ear usta. O ifu ear uksu no kawa ear.
And why did the Great Dam open?
Kawo ear asti ear wo sa ear itha sa ear wa kawa share.
Well, I will let you be on your way.
Koni o kio ear kawa ear wo kawa ear. Watita osia kwanif nipa ear.
Okay. So we've got a quest for the region. Apologize for the background noise, by the way. I need the num-nums, you know?
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at?
Oof.
This doesn't concern you.
Yeah, you and your bandana, bruh. I'ma get you. I guess I'm gonna go with the
Well,
leave her
time to
alone
teach
option.
you all a lesson.
Legendary strike.
I don't necessarily care about her, but I definitely don't like the bandits and wanted to mess these guys up for the simple fact of them being, well, apparently bullies, you know, but... pirates, you know. I'm all about fighting pirates. Not necessarily because they're, you know, bullying people, like random strangers, you know, I don't care about the stranger, but... Plus, you know, sweet, sweet XP. That's alright.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home.
Talking about Dawnstar. Child? What child?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
And who was this child?
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Mm-hmm. And where is the child now? Standing right behind me.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Su mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
And why do you have an interest?
I am charged with finding the protege of a dear friend. With the river preventing travel, you must be from further out on the borderlands, the direction he said to look. After seeing you fight, I have no doubt. I fought under his command. I see his teachings in your moves. Sun Li is your master, and you are the one I am to meet.
So it's true.
Ooh.
Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
He must have given his orders long ago. You are either very loyal or foolish.
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
I don't know. Sekiro. not much of a god if she fell to the Emperor's bluster.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
And how could the Emperor kill a god?
The Water Dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
How much do you want to bet it's the ghost lady that's been coming and talking to me so far in the game? And what do you know about the Great Wheel, or the Celestial
The
Bureaucracy?
Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The Celestial Bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others. Or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death.
And why hasn't anyone mentioned the burning of Dirge before?
Few people know what happened. Dirge is a remote temple located high in the mountains. There were no worshippers save for the spirit monks themselves. The Emperor covered up his terrible crime, and the people didn't really care. All that mattered was that the drought was over.
So he killed my people to take the Water Dragon's power.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
So... Okay. They now just mention a newborn baby, female baby, that was ordered for death. How much do you want to bet that it was Dawnstar? She is Master Li's true daughter. Why did Master Li do this? What's so special? Nah, I can't say that. My character's too full of himself for that. No wonder Master Li hates the Emperor.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
Sure, I'm ready to learn it.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
And more? Oh, dang. You cried?
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help
Shouldn't.
it.
Your sobbing is annoying me.
Of course. I didn't mean to disturb you. I'm sorry. Please, I don't want any trouble. I've got enough trouble as it is.
Well, at least tell me why you're
Please,
crying.
I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
There's gotta be more to this story.
But there isn't. My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
And how much can you pay me?
For the life of my fiancé? I will give you my entire dowry. Bay is a good man who will marry me even without it. And my dowry is a small price to pay to keep him alive.
Alright, cool. I'll do it. I'll take your dowry.
Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Okay. Around this building. Nice.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tate is not like others to observe him working.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
You will show me the proper respect,
You see,
dog.
Mr. Wong? That is how we are regarded. Dogs to be brushed aside. Talk like that will not get you a meal at the best of times.
What do you know about the spirit world? What a random way to open the conversation.
Spirit world? You were talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
You don't believe in
I hear
spirits?
stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough.
Okay, well, can you give me information about the
Then go
town?
walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know.
Okay. Well, I
Good.
guess
I
I'm
need to
leaving
concentrate on the
now.
menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Okay. Gufu the Sweet.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tian's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
And why is that?
Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Tell me about the
You
troubles
don't
here.
know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
Tell me about the
I wish I
pirates.
could help you, Great One, but I am only a humble peasant woman. All I know about pirates is to try and avoid them. Maybe Shang knows
That's
more.
fair.
I'm sure he'd do all he could to help you get rid of the pirates threatening the town. After all, he is our Imperial Minister.
And how do you know Minister
There's
Sheng?
a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Shang is usually there. Take care
Okay.
of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tian's Landing.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Okay, well, we're gonna go into the tea house. But first, let's take a quick 5-minute break. I need to use the restroom. Stretch my legs real quick, so we'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright, loyal watcher. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming. Into the tea house we go.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
Uh-oh.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Look at this entrance. Oh, jeez. Like I was just trying to enjoy his tea. What a jerk.
Dire flame. Legendary strike. This is your downfall.
Let's go get me these chi balls. Heal. Nice. Good work, ladies.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
So, you're trying to tell me that Master Lee knew he'd be
The
kidnapped?
full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest of the amulet
I
already?
eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
So, how did they know
The
about it?
Emperor is privy to much. I don't know his motives, but any aid to you is likely a threat to him. You must go to the ruins and find the amulet piece meant for you.
If my flyer had functioned properly, you'd have
I
waited
choose
for
to
nothing.
believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
How long have you been
It
waiting?
is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
Well, I have a lot ahead of me. I guess I should
Remember,
go.
go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Okay. Everybody just continuing to drink their tea like nothing happened. Yo, guard,
Dude
what's
Tom
up, bro?
doesn't pay me anything right now, but next week he's going to double that.
You literally just stood here and watched me have this big ol' fight?
Vos on cierto no go poco. Wo kupketita sumpono, sukokot awokatia, wo no fatasia. Ni wupa ia kupusa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro iso waknikano wo napia shatia uko. Piat shatia kraka ia nano uksaro wo no fatasia.
Really? Why don't people like your food?
Ia wo no kakike ia wo shatia oko uki ia ayayuya wa. Wo so awi ia ni tu uksumpuno. Piat shatia kraka ia nano uksaro wo no fatasia. Wasrafno sositu no ko ota napia ifaria.
Yeah. I don't think I'm interested in eating your food, dude.
Kuketita sumpono, sathwa kawi ia ifiak.
Pretty balanced, so I'm not necessarily lacking in anything in my character, but...
Leave Zhang alone!
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No! Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No! Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things!
What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
What are you doing with an ogre?
Zhang is no ordinary ogre. He is, despite his simple nature, very skilled. I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
Okay, well, I can make sure he leaves.
I must warn you, Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Let's save.
Go away! Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill Ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox.
I believe you. I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang miss. Zhang drop Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
If you don't go back, your master will starve.
Master have other Ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
You're not bad. You're strong. Dong needs your help.
Yes! Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second oxing bath? You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang liked you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Hey, I'm happy for the XP, man. That was a level up. I'm about it. Level up. Alright. Okay. So, Spirit Thief. What does Spirit Thief do? That's new. A unique style. It drains chi from enemies. Does direct damage in chi strike mode. Spirit Thief's power attack inflicts damage but does not drain chi in chi strike mode. Yeah. Okay. And let's get some flame stuff going on here. Okay, map to D-pad. Oh man, I'm starting to acquire quite the journal here. Oh man, there's so many followers, so many different companions I can get. And even... It's all good. This guy's the owner, right?
I'm in...
Oh.
Farewell.
Okay.
Perhaps we shall speak again if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
What? What kind of thing is that to say, dude? Yeah, okay. Oh. Local legend claims that Tian's Landing was the founding place of the Empire, and it's not alone in claiming that. Interesting. So let's actually take a look at that growing journal. Okay. Down by the pier, he's getting beat up. Speaking with Minister Shang. Okay. So, let's go down this way. Let's do another save. You can never be too careful. And let's go help dude that's getting beat up.
Hey, honor.
Human. talk to him.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad,
Yeah.
right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha, I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
I find your optimism disturbing. Damn, that's like a... sounds like it could be a Darth Vader line. I find your optimism disturbing.
Huh, you're not the only one. All over town, people keep saying to me, Li Shun, why are you so happy? Can't you see how bad things are? But it's just a matter of perspective. Things will get better, they always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I think you're in denial.
Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do. Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
Nice, nice. I dig it. What a guy. Alright, I'm supposed to be talking to... who? Baker Bay. Where is Mr. Baker? Not gonna spend too much time looking for him if he's not here. I'm either in the wrong place or oh, hey, maybe it'd help. Oh, no, it's just some fisherman. Maybe he's down at the end of the other one. Is that just another fisherman? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess let's go find Minister Shang then. It seems like the type of place a minister would live. It's big. Boathouse. Okay, so maybe not. Minister lives up there. I don't really care about the boathouse right now. But maybe this is where... this is where dude's getting beat up. Okay. I see a ship docked over there, so there's definitely more areas where the baker could be. Where is it by?
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Oh, it is Bay. Sweet.
Go away! I told you I
How
want
are
no
you
part of this.
today?
Tell
Eiling to leave.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Hold on a sec. We've got company.
You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Longsword.
A little too interested in your business, friend.
Dire flame. Longsword.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Actually, Lan sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, what a shame. I'll never live this down.
She's just worried about you, man. So quit your whining, or you might still get a beating today.
Sorry, forgive me, honorable stranger. I'm not normally so... Well, I'm a bit of a wreck right now. I've taken some pretty bad beatings these past few days. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what, exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
So why don't you just go talk to her then?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're not telling me something
I'm
here.
being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
And have you told any of this to Lan?
No. Lan's very emotional. I don't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
Okay, well I could kill Eiling. That would solve your problems.
No, don't do that. Eiling and I were friends once, even if it was a long time ago. I don't want to see her dead. Not if there's another way.
Alright, well I could talk to her for you then.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
You know? Okay. Just making sure that my companions level up. Courtesan. Oh, I just wandered. Oh, yep, I do see the red lights.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Hello! You do not need to speak with me. I am just Merchant Xiang's assistant. Perhaps someday I will be Merchant Xipeng, mightiest merchant of Tian's Landing. But for now, I am just an assistant, not worthy of your honorable time.
Okay. If you say so. Okay, well, I obviously do not need to be here. Let's go ahead into the boathouse. Deal with dude's childhood friend, the gang leader. There's got to be something, like he knows a secret or something from when they were kids, and she doesn't want him to tell his wife or some such.
This is a private club, members only.
Well, I need to talk to Eiling about
Why didn't you
Bay.
say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Oh, cool. Didn't even have to threaten or nothing. That's good stuff. Oh, a book stand. Yeah, give me that sweet, sweet XP.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
He promised to
I
marry
know
you?
what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
I need to look into this some more.
That. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bay really is. See how she likes it when she finds out her perfect fiancé proposed to another woman.
Yeah, it must have been like when they were kids. He said that they haven't spoken in years. Hey, nice. Boathouse key, I like that. That's good stuff. Now I don't have to worry about them letting me back in here. Inferior charm gem. Charm gem. Okay, so let's go talk to Bay, and if I don't like what he has to say, maybe we are gonna go pay a visit to his fiancée.
Hello again, Honorable One. Did you get the chance to speak with Eiling? Is she going to leave me alone now?
So, she said that you promised to marry her.
What? That's preposterous. She's lying. Lan's the only woman I ever proposed to. I don't know why Eiling would say something like that. If Lan heard these lies, well, I don't know what she'd do. Please see if you can get this straightened out with Eiling before these rumors get back to my fiancée.
Okay, let's go see Eiling and sort this out
Yes.
ourselves.
I suppose I'll have to face her eventually. And I should be safe if you're with me? Okay, let's go. Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eiling claims that Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shan had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Yeah, for real though. You're being super unreasonable
Kids
here,
say
lady.
all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. That same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Dang. What? Oh my god. Yeah, let's do it.
That's a great idea. Come on, Lon. Let's go.
What? That's crazy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
Yeah, you changed too.
Yes, but... Well... You're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Right. Glad to be of service.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah. Ooh, Aura of Malice gem. I like money. I don't know why I like money. I haven't really had much opportunity to spend money yet. Yeah. So I guess I need to become a follower of the way of the closed fist. Legends tell of bandits and warlords so evil that their mere presence in a room could cow people into submission. This gem is part of that legend. It allows the wielder to project an aura of such malice that a victim is driven to do his will. Nice, okay. Good stuff. Found a similar one that was for, I think, open palm. Neither of those really mean much to me yet, but hey, what can you do? Alright, so now we're gonna go up this way. Still need to go see Minister Sheng. And I need to go to the ruins. Hey, I thought dude said no buildings were on fire. Oh, shoot.
Pretty.
Alright.
Wo afaweer sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa fiet kup wo sarkir.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Is that Minister Sheng talking about himself in the third person? I wonder.
Koni onu yu tashika wheel fonil satharaponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults
Yeah,
of tradesmen
totally
who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
What a guy. What a guy. Peasant man. Nice. Man, what an existence some of these NPCs have.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long drought.
Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Yeah, I'm going to. Because I want to buy weapons from this guy.
Koni onuyu. Kokir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ibanano pir ni wonun.
Oh. Then you're
Owo
useless to
sayir
me.
uyukap tantarundano wo tarwair shathir owo.
Will none of you brave the great southern forest? Finally, someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water. You look like a man who is trained for combat. Would you like to put those skills to the test?
Why should I waste my time on a man begging aid at the side of the
You're
street?
insolent, but confident. You're exactly the kind of person Lord Yun is looking for, if you can watch your tongue in his presence. The great southern forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease. Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners.
Sounds like an expensive problem to resolve.
Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him. Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are.
And how do I reach this forest?
You must leave Tien's Landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north. The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find. The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably. Go safely,
Okay.
and remember what I've said. Lord Yun needs the help of able warriors like yourself.
Does this merchant have any goods?
I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine day to you. What can I sell you?
Hey.
I have the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fish nets, and superb boat scrubbers.
Oh. How about wind
I'm
maps?
afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's Landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say, but it is not important.
Tell me.
Some say that Death's hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire. However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him.
So no one has wind maps besides Death's
I
Hand?
suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one.
Let me see your wares. Oh, okay. Where did the minister go? This is back to the tea house. And this leads back down to the boathouse. Okay. Oh. Duh. He's just standing over in front of his office.
It is not easy to be Minister Shane, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Shane simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
What a guy. What kind of problems do you
This
have?
backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
And why is the dam open?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
Why did they do that?
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Is there anything I can do?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
Is there any reward for
Not
doing
for
this?
me, certainly, because I never asked you to do anything, right? Now, I happen to know of a ship's captain down on the waterfront, Ing, I think, who is trapped here. He has a big cargo rotting in his hold. I am sure he would pay a good sum to anyone who could close the Great Dam. Of course, being a stranger, he'd not be able to tell you that you'd need to go through the ruins which lie through the West Gate. Tourists rarely know the lie of the land, you see.
Would you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, yes. Go and leave Minister Shang alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
Cool. Well, pretty much all of my quests at this point are pointing me towards the ruins. Ah. So, I think I'm gonna do the southern forest to the north first, but
Wosiwania sa ia sakaku usawa ia nu pakpoporo.
Sure.
Niko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ia wo yo wea.
okay. What sort of help do you need?
Niko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ia wo yo wea. Ni wupa ia kupu sa ia Elworth kraka ia nano uksaro isowak mikano wo napia shathia uko. Ni wu sosawa ia wak tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifa ia ok.
Do you have a proposition or
Ni
not?
wupa ia kupu sa ia Elworth kraka ia nano uksaro isowak mikano wo napia shathia uko. Okniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonsi ia wo yo wea. Wo noa ia sususatia sonsi fonia sonsi ifo.
And what will you give me if I do this?
You cannot be seriously considering this. Dooming the entire town for a few pieces of silver?
Be quiet.
Sosawa ia wak tasi no ni nano yopa napia ifa ia ok. Kutkosi wiwa ia wo noa ia ifa wia ok ta wiki no.
And what if I expose your plan?
So awi ia ni tu uksumpuno.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, man.
Okayowe ia fonia sisa ia trusta pafawe ia towia. Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo.
I said I wanted to be a bad guy, but then I keep making the good decisions. I'm a jerk in dialogue, but then when it actually comes time to make a decision, I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. All bark and no bite, apparently. Well, let's find that sailor. Bet he's over here by the ship.
Stop right there! I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship! I'm your captain, understand?
Well, you're still the captain. For now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
Your men don't respect you very much, do they?
They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
How much would you pay me to close the dam?
Hey, couldn't we just help this man without trying to make a profit from it?
Be
I'm
quiet.
grateful to the lady for her thought, but I am also a merchant, so I understand the way of the world. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Alright, and I'll go do that right
You
now.
won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
Cool, I'll be back.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
I didn't even see up here.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
It's an interesting name you have.
Let me tell you, it raises a few eyebrows at first. That's why I tell people I'm an acrobat up front these days. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother. Let's see what I can teach you.
Whoa. Yeah. No wonder that's so expensive. Yeah, I will definitely buy that. So is that just like a permanent buff now? Is that how that works? Yeah. Sweet. Alright, let's see what's over here. Scholar of 6 Heavens. Sealed gate. Okay. So now pretty much everything points us. Oh.
Your move, old goat.
want to talk to that guy. Because I know her. Oh, that's Mistress. Oh, so I don't know her. She just... Okay. Cool. Well, I think that that's honestly going to do it for today. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been a good session. I'm going to be back on tomorrow with more Jade Empire. I think we're going to start a little bit earlier tomorrow so that I can spend some more time doing this throughout the day. Might do 2 separate streams tomorrow, one earlier and one kind of later in the day. We'll have to see, but either way, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This has definitely been a good one, and if you liked what you saw here, then definitely tune in for another stream, and have a wonderful day.